So what this is a VIC-20, and this came from Turbo Mail Call number 4, where I opened up some computers and there was this absolutely mint VIC-20. Well, I just assumed this thing was going to work, and I cracked it open and take a look in the inside. It looks basically brand new. There's a little bit of rust here and there, so I guess it's not brand new, but I don't think this thing was really used very much. I did take the RF shield off of the little VIC container because typically you have to do some adjustments to get this video dialed in when you're using it with composite video. But take a look when you turn this thing on. Look at how the video looks. And no matter how you adjust that little pot in there, it does not get better. Now it's weird. The video is very noisy. There's a lot of gel bars and streaking that's happening here. If we change the color, Control 1, black looks fine. And some of the other colors look fine as well. Well, white obviously can't read. Red looks totally fine. Cyan, which is the border, looks fine. Purple looks fine. Green looks fine. But blue, which is the color of the text on the VIC-20, it has this weird purple color. And it's really streaky and really strange. So I was thinking, like, what's going on? Is there something going on with my capture setup? Is this VIC-20 somehow bad? But I don't really see how, because no matter how you adjust that little pot, the video looks horrible. Let me switch to my test board. Okay, here is the ZIF VIC-20 board that a viewer nicely sent me. I think they wrote their name here, but I can't quite read that. So if we turn this thing on, that is how it's supposed to look. No streaks, no real gel bars, a little bit of gel bars visible in the border, nice dark blue text, and yeah, it looks fine. That's with this VIC chip, not VIC-2. If I said VIC-2 before, I meant VIC. I didn't say it at all, actually. I suspect that there's a problem with the one from the other machine, which I have taken out. So this is a 6560-101, which happens to be exactly the same as the other one. This has a date code of, looks like 5th week of 1983. And this one is 42nd week of 1983. So what we can do is we can swap these around, because this is a ZIF board, so it makes testing super easy. How much you want to bet there's a problem with the VIC chip? Or is the problem somehow in the video amplification circuit on the other one? Okay, here we go. Yep, notch is in the right spot. Turn it on. Look at that. Same. Streaky, super noisy white, and the blue is completely messed up. So this is a failure mode of this chip. I mean, that's bad. That's not really usable. And I mean, there's really no way to fix this. Now, luckily I have spares, so I'll be able to put a spare into that machine. But what an interesting failure. The rest of that computer works completely fine. But obviously the VIC chip has failed internally in some strange way. So I need to find my markers. I have some paint markers right there, because this one is going to get the old X of shame. Pretty surprising. Like I said, I'm just really surprised about that, because the machine was in such good shape. Weirdly enough, if you tried to use that other machine and the video looked like that, you weren't really going to have a very good experience. You can't really barely read that text. Very interesting. So if we go back to the one that was in this machine, just pop that in like so, turn that on. There we go. That's how it should look. The video is not great on the VIC-20. You know, you can do an S-video mod on it. But when I had one as a kid, it was completely readable. And as you can see, the blue on white, it's fine. That is how it's supposed to look. Not the way that chip looks. So anyways, there we go. I just wanted to share this little mini diagnosis of this mint VIC-20. So I'm going to have to dig out one of the VIC-2 chips and pop it in here. But this thing is so clean otherwise. Yeah, the keyboard works. Everything else works about this thing, that I think this will become my new shelf queen, you know, the one I have handy for grabbing for testing. Obviously, I have the ZIF board if I want to use a VIC-20, but if I want to use a complete one for a demonstration or video or something, I keep some handy. And this one is in such perfect condition that this will be my new go-to machine, just because it's looks brand new.